And we are live. How are you all doing today? Nathan, what's up? How's it going?
It's going so well. How are you?
Doing well, doing well. We've had a beautiful day today, haven't we?
Yeah, it's been really nice, although I feel like it's about to rain. It's actually kind of starting to get a little bit cloudy.
Ooh, cloudy. Cloudy is not the most fun thing to hear. Not the most fun thing to hear at all. Um, what do we got? What do we got going today, Nathan?
We got a lot of fun stuff going. I'm not gonna reveal anything yet because I want you guys to stick around and see. But first, we're gonna open up like we always do with any questions you guys have for us. Can be anything within reason, of course. Um, and we'll just have you guys type those in the comments, bring them up maybe later on, and we'll do our best to answer those, whatever they may be. Um, so, of course, like always, we'll have that open. Um, but we might as well just get going with what we've got today, right?
Oh yes, most definitely. So to get started, well, we're asking for questions, but I think do we have some questions for the folks watching?
I think we do. I think we do.
Okay. Would you like to get started with our would you rather? We're going to ask some difficult questions. You're going to get to hear some of our feedback, but Nathan is going to ask our first question and get us started with would you rather. And feel free, we want to hear your responses, so drop them in the comments. Nathan, take it.
All right. Our first would you rather is would you rather have legs that are twice as long as your arms or arms that are twice as long as your legs?
Oh, oh, that is a difficult one. Legs legs that are twice as long as your arms or arms twice as long as your legs? Oh, Nathan, I think you should start us off. What do you think we should which would you go with?
Well, I mean, legs are significantly longer than arms. And so I feel like if you had arms that were twice the length of your legs, um, you would never be comfortable in any position because your arms would probably be on the ground more than your legs. So I'd probably have to go with legs twice the length and twice the size as my arms. Um, Add a few inches to my height, be able to do some other things. So I would say the longer legs.
Okay. Okay. I've not given that any thought. It would be I might have to do though arms because imagine the reach. Like I'm sitting here in the office and to get something off of the desk 10 feet away, I'd just stick out my arm, grab it and come back. Like
That's true.
all of a sudden I wouldn't have to walk a lot. All of a sudden, I'd be able to just do everything from one spot. I feel like that would be beneficial. Although I'd also have to stand back from my desk to do anything at my desk all the way back here, wouldn't I?
Exactly.
That might make it a little bit more difficult. Okay, that's a good one, and I would love to see y'all's responses. Would you rather have arms twice as long as your legs or legs twice as long as your arms? Go ahead and drop your answers in the comments. We would love to see your answers. And while we do that, Nathan, are you ready for the next one?
I'm ready for the next one.
Here we go. Next one. And this one is has to be gender specific because I only shave my face. So boys, would you never ever shave your face again or never cut hair again? Or for gals, never shave your legs again or never have your hair cut again?
Ooh.
I I would have to go with never have my hair cut again. I could end up doing stuff with it, but I get so frustrated with some of my um, facial hair that I would have to go with never having my hair cut again. How about you,
Yeah,
Nathan?
I'd have to go with never get my hair cut again because, like you said, I could do some stuff with my hair, but There's no way I could. I'm. This is growing out because I don't have an electric razor with me, and so I just there's no better time than the now to experiment. So this is a bit longer than it should normally be.
Okay. Okay, it's like this is actually nice and trimmed up. I trimmed up just yesterday. So I like my nice short and neat, and I can't imagine letting it grow out because I feel like it'd be 10 feet just dragging behind me, sweeping the floor behind me. And I don't like that idea. Again, we'd love to hear your answers, so drop your answers or your thoughts in the comments. The next one, Nathan, how about you take the next one away?
Yeah. So sorry, our next one. And we asked this. We've asked this to each other already, so we know each other's answers. But we want to hear from you guys. So, would you rather be unable to eat your favorite food ever again, or only eat your least favorite food for a year? Now, this means that if you never eat your favorite food again, you can't have another favorite food because then you wouldn't able to be eating that food. So it's kind of be a vicious cycle.
A vicious cycle. That is true. Wait, so in that vicious cycle, does that mean if our favorite food happens to change, then we're just like losing more foods that we can and can't eat? Or is it so eventually we're going to get down to only ever being able to eat our least favorite food?
Yeah,
That,
potentially.
as I'm thinking about it, I'm going, I'm not sure, not sure. Like, originally I would go only never eat my favorite food again because, um, because I look at it and go, I'm just going to get new favorites every time because if I can't eat my favorite, all of a sudden there's going to be a new favorite. Like as soon as I can't eat my favorite, there's going to be a new favorite because it would be the second in line to whatever the first was. So eventually I'm just going to get down to nothing.
Right.
So I'm not entirely sure. Given I feel like getting to eat my second favorite and then eventually my third and then my fourth and then my fifth, so on and so forth, is still better than eating my least favorite for the rest of my life?
Your
Oh,
least
only
favorite
for a
for a
year.
year. Only eating that for a year.
I think I would have to go that one.
Yeah, I'd have to pick that one as well. I could muster up and eat some Brussels sprouts. I'd probably end up liking them. So
Everything's a learned taste at some point, at one point or another.
hmm
One of our viewers said never eat their favorite food again.
wow.
And okay, his input is trying to say you never say that something's your favorite and then you never have the problem of
Yeah, but
diminishing
it's a
choices.
mindset. It doesn't judge off of what you say. It judges off what you think. So if you say, "Oh, I can't say that this is my favorite," boom, they're gonna know it's your favorite, and you're not gonna be able to eat it again. Sorry.
Ooh, that does make it a little bit more difficult. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to our next one. Would you rather? Do we have a next one? I'm gonna throw
Um,
out an I'm gonna throw out a random one. I saw some earlier, or actually, I'm gonna use one that we used last week because I really enjoyed this question. Would you rather be able to? Okay, I've got two. See 5 minutes into the future. I'm gonna use this one. See 5 minutes into the future, or see 100 years into the future. You can't see the time in between now and 100 years. You can't see the time in between now and 5 minutes, but you can either see 5 minutes or 100 years. Which would you
well,
rather?
odds are I'm gonna be dead in 100 years. Um, and in 5 minutes we'll still be live. So I kind of know already. But if I had to pick one, I'd probably pick 100 years.
What makes you pick 100 years, Nathan?
I mean, like, because I'm not like going 100 years in advance. I'm just seeing what's 100 years in advance, right? So
Yeah.
I don't know. It'd just be interesting to see where society is and technology. If if the world is overpopulated, or if we have, you know, a healthy Earth, or if people are living to be 200, 300 years old because of modern medicine. Who knows what kind of technology would be around then too.
That would be really interesting. Over on YouTube, one of our comments is 5 minutes, seeing 5 minutes in the future. I could go either way. Like, I like 100 years because then granted, 100 years could also very much disappoint me. It depends on like what is it like in 100 years. I want to know, because then I can either like, sweet, 100 years from now, my kids and my grandkids are going to have great hope, or 100 years from now, okay. But 5 minutes into the future, like, if you get to see 5 minutes in the future, you can anticipate what's going to happen and uh, be a superhero, or like just step out and make these awesome predictions and still be able to be alive to experience them.
Yeah, you know what? I'll tell you what's going to happen in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, I am probably going to get up and do a lap around the table. So that's just that, but that's just a guess. So
Okay.
what's going to
Okay.
happen?
Okay. That is all we have for Would You Rather questions. I'm not sure if we said this originally, but if you have a crazy would you rather idea that you'd love to hear Nathan and I answer and go back and forth on, drop it in the comments so that we can answer that for you. So, next thing we're going to do is we are going to do a sneak peek of what we're going to be doing on Thursday. Nathan and I have a couple ideas of um, things to do. We've got Pictionary things that we're going to draw. One of each other's, we're going to do two drawings each, one of which the other person knows. The other, we don't. I don't know Nathan's second drawing. He doesn't know my second drawing. So we're going to begin. Nathan, I'm going to bring you back on. Would you like to start drawing, or would you like me to start drawing?
Sure, I'll start.
Okay, Nathan is going to start off our drawing with the first item. Remember, we want to see your guesses in the comments. So Nathan, go ahead and pull up your drawing. I'm going
Alrighty.
to move myself. Okay, so Nathan is going to draw his first one. And I'm not going to guess on this one because I already know what it is, but I'd love to see your guesses in the comments. Although, if you remember, over the past couple of weeks, we've also done this rate your drawing kind of thing. So we'd also love to see how he does at whatever it happens to be. Okay, so here we go, Nathan. Go ahead and start your drawing, and let's see how it goes.
Oh,
Going to give you about 45 seconds from whenever I get my timer up. You're good to
all right.
just keep going. Okay, you got about 45 seconds left to see if you can get that drawing to something that folks can guess what it is. Okay, knowing what that is, that's pretty impressive already. I'm wondering, do our viewers have any ideas? Do our viewers have any ideas? What is Nathan drawing? You've got about 15 seconds left, Nathan, to finish your drawing. Man, that is a good drawing. I would rate that a solid 9. Like, for what it's going for, I would rate that a solid 9. Okay, your time is up for the drawing, Nathan. That is excellent. So, right now, given this was a little bit behind in the process of the drawing, we have a guess of a stick, which is not incorrect. That looks to me like a game we would play. What do you think, Nathan?
I love this game. I'm not very good at it, but I love this game.
I know I've played it before, and I'm terrible at it, but it is a lovely game. So we've got a stick person holding. Is that like a paddle? Okay, and the second guess is a bridge. Still not quite there. Holding a paddle. Notice that little dot. Nathan, can you circle that dot for us? What
Yeah.
could that dot be? There we go. What could that dot be? Is it going back and forth in between the paddles? Let's see. Another guess of a seesaw. Nathan, I think we need to reveal it. What are
I
you?
think
How
so.
about you?
I
What
think
is it?
so. All right. This is a ping pong table.
Very well done. Hey, he got it right before you said it.
Did it?
Our viewer got it right before you said it. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Do you want to go ahead and do your second drawing while you're up?
Yep, sounds good. Let me actually. I
Go
wonder if
ahead
I
and
can. There we go. I'll just do that. All right.
okay. This one, I don't know what it is, so I am in the dark with all of you viewers. Uh, so we're just going to have to, Nathan, I'll give you a solid minute from when you start.
Okay. Hold on. I gotta think of how I'm gonna do this real quick.
Okay. So Nathan's going to think about it. I'm looking at a blank screen. I have no clue what it's going to be. I look forward to seeing it, though. Um,
All right. I got it.
any ideas before he even gets started of what he might be drawing? Let's see. Go ahead and start, Nathan, and we will keep guessing as you go. Okay, first thing that pops into my mind, maybe because I was reading about it earlier, is it a hot air balloon or a rock? But that's just because of what those shapes. Um, okay, so it's a circle within a circle. Within a circle. I think I have an idea. I think I have an idea. Um, I want to see if any of our viewers can catch it. I know that our video is a little delayed between Facebook and YouTube, so I want to see if any of our viewers can catch what they think this is. Oh, that just changed my guess. I don't like my first guess, and Nathan, don't tell me if I was right or wrong. My first guess was going to be an archery target,
Hmm.
but
Not
as
quite.
I look at that, I'm not sure that's an archery target. Let's see. We've got a gobstopper for a guess. Nathan, is it a gobstopper?
It is not.
It's got a nine. Is that a 19 on there that you just wrote?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I think I know what it is now. Let's see. I'm gonna wait a second to say it until after your 19 and 20. Is that what it is? A one, a two. Are these scores opposite each other? So like a one and a 20 are always going to be or a one and a two are always going to be opposite each other, and the 19, 20 always opposite each other.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Okay. Okay. I did not realize that was a pattern. So let's see. You are past your minute. You're at a minute and 45 seconds. So let's
All
go
right, I'll
ahead
stop.
and leave it there. I think I know what it is. And our viewer over on YouTube, one of our viewers over on YouTube got it. It's a dartboard, is it not?
It is a dartboard.
Is that a little dart that you drew with a little bit of yellow right there and a little like
It
the
is.
feathers at the end?
It is. It is.
That is an awesome drawing, Nathan. Awesome drawing. Um, very good. I'm going to go ahead and get my system set up and ready to go. And if you
All
want
right.
to drop back on so you can be seen, here we go. So I've got to remember what my first one is. My first one is right there. Ooh, Nathan, you got a timer ready for me?
I do.
There we go. Okay. Let me make sure I've got. There we go. That's the pen I want.
Sorry, I just had to run around the table real quick. That was weird.
Okay, are we ready?
I'm
Here
ready.
we go. Here we go with my first one.
Hmm.
That looks a little. I'm just going to color it in. How's that? And if I grab a different size,
I think I know what it is right now.
this one I feel like should be a fairly easy one. I might have made it a little too easy, given it also. I might have to add a qualifier to accepting this one, just because it's not the I apparently didn't give myself enough space to draw that.
Yeah, it looks
Okay.
like it's dragging on the ground.
Yeah, yeah. So, fun story. There was one day that I was driving with my brother, and I hear this loud crash as I go over a bump. This was back in my pickup. And so
Mm.
I got out and looked underneath my pickup, and my muffler was hanging, well, the tailpipe beyond my muffler was hanging down, kind of dragging on the ground. So I feel like that's kind of what happened to this car. Very good, very good. Our viewer was correct on that one.
Mhm.
Okay, let's see. Are we ready for my mystery drawing?
Yep.
Are you all ready for my mystery drawing? I'm not sure I'm ready for my mystery drawing. I've got to even take a second to remember what it was, um, as I did not fully think through that mystery drawing ahead of time. I had a couple ideas. I'll go ahead and do the one I originally thought. Are you all ready?
I'm ready.
Let's see if I can do this. Here we go. Let's see. I want to pull this here. I feel like I need to do another angle of this. Any ideas there, Nathan?
Well, my first thought was a jester's hat, but that's definitely not it.
Okay, I'll do a different angle. Let's see. We don't have any guesses from our viewer yet. I know you have our viewers. If you are just now joining us, feel free. What we're playing a little bit of Pictionary right now, sneak peek of what we're doing on Thursday. Feel free to leave your guesses in the comments. Let's see. I'll just drop that out like that. This might
Ah,
have just given it away.
the Bible.
There we go. Yes. Very good. A book.
A book.
Yep. Our viewer over on YouTube got it even before um, even before I started drawing the lines. So very well done. Very well done over on YouTube.
I think
Um,
I was too focused on the little edges that you drew on the bottom drawing. I wasn't. I was too worried about like whatever those were. I wasn't thinking about anything else.
okay. I just felt like I had to do my best to like include the little divots and what you see when you see a book or a Bible on end like this. I felt like
Right.
I had to include all of these little divots and nuggets in my drawing. Uh, so that is a sneak peek of something we might be doing on Thursday during After School Central, and we would love to have you all join because Nathan, I don't know about you, but I know my drawing skills, especially on a computer, are about the skill of a 3-year old.
Awful.
Maybe, maybe. Um, so uh, I would love to see the drawings of some of our students, as I feel like they might have a little bit more skill than we do ourselves.
Hmm.
Okay, to wrap up, Nathan, I think that was all we had game wise. Do you want to wrap us up with a challenge, and then I'll come back on for closing announcements?
Yeah, absolutely. So I feel like in this time of COVID-19, I've really realized like the amount of people that I really only talk to because I see at school or at work or anything else like that. So I've kind of been thinking, maybe it would be a good idea to reach out to somebody I might not, normally talk to outside of one specific environment or place in my life. And so, my challenge to you is to reach out to somebody that you might not normally talk to, or you would only, um, you know, see at work or at school, but wouldn't talk to outside of there. Because there's no better time than the now to to make new friends or even meet new people online because we've got a great thing called the internet at our disposal, and of course be safe, but talk to some people that from school, but haven't really talked to before, because that's something that I've been thinking about doing as well. So reach out, meet a new friend, and carry on from there. Because who knows, maybe after this, you and that person that you meet will feel like you've known each other for years. So that's my challenge: is reach out to somebody new this week.
Nathan, thank you for that challenge. It's an excellent challenge, and I think one that even I am going to take and work on myself as I work to build relationships and get to know people, and also just be caring for those folks around us who may not be as fortunate as we are. Couple closing announcements for today. All I've got is the line curbside. So if you've already signed up for this week, remember to pick up your meals tomorrow between 4:30 and 5. If you missed the sign up for this week, you can go ahead and head over to our website and sign up for next week. However, the meals will not be updated. The meal of what it's going to be next week will not be updated until after tomorrow. So if you want to see what you're signing up for before you sign up, wait until tomorrow or Wednesday to sign up. But if you just want to make sure you get in on your meals for next week, the first week of May, you can go ahead and sign up on our Google form now. And remember, if you signed up this week before midnight Sunday into Monday, 11:59 Sunday night, remember to pick up your meals tomorrow night from 4:30 to 5 here in Columbia City at our Columbia City location right across from the fire station. Nathan, do you want to talk about Zoom on Thursday?
Yeah, so obviously, for those of you watching, our live time has changed to Mondays at 3:30, but our Zoom time has not changed. We're still having that on Thursdays at 4:30. And like we said today, that Pictionary was a little bit of a sneak peek of what we're going to be doing on Thursday. So come ready to draw and have a good time and some conversation, and it'll be a blast. So you don't want to miss it, I promise.
Awesome. Thank you all for joining us and for engaging. We are glad that you were able to pop in at least for a little bit. Have a wonderful week, and we hope to see you later.